Hey YouTubers, Felix here. Have an interesting review for you today. It's called the Naturalico Shiatsu Massager, heated. Alright, so as you can see, it's this big contraption here. So this is the back of it, this is the front of it. It has these two mounds here that are basically balls. And when you turn it on, these balls rotate. You have these arms, so you're able to wear these in different positions. So you could hold this around your neck and put your arms through this hole here, or you can put this on your back and sit back on it, or lay down and have it on your back. Either way, different positions. I mean, you'll see the different poses and the directions, but yeah, so these arms are, that's what these are for. Here's the very simple 3 buttons. This button changes the direction of the balls, this one turns it on and off, and this one will adjust your heat if you want heat. Not complicated, not a lot of, options here. The meat and potatoes of this thing is right here. This is where your action is. This is not a leather, but it's a very smooth sort of material. Feels good on your hands. Very soft. And here's the cord. Not very long. If you were in bed and you wanted to plug it in, you would probably need an extension cord. I would say it's about, probably about 5 feet, which isn't horrible, but if you're far away from an outlet. This is how you plug it in. So you have this little extension from one of the arms. You just plug it right in. The neat thing is it also comes with a cigarette attachment, so you can plug it into your car lighter or your car cigarette lighter port. And if you are a passenger in a car, you could have this thing running while you're driving, or someone else is driving. I thought that was cool. A lot of people are very uncomfortable on car trips. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn this thing on just to see how it looks on camera. Let's see here, just hit the power button. There it goes. So now I think you're getting an idea of how this thing works. I wasn't sure what to expect when I first, fired it up, but it is actually really very comfortable. And it really did loosen my back. This is not something that's going to vibrate on you. This is going to legitimately work out some kinks. These balls here, and then to a lesser extent the smaller ones down here, the red ones, basically feel like giant thumbs on your back. And they never get tired and they constantly rotate. It'll automatically switch directions after a certain period of time, maybe a couple minutes. If you wanted to do it quicker, you could just hit this button. It goes the other way. Very quiet. No one really knows, what's going on when you have this thing on, unless they have it. It actually tickles quite a bit at first, but then you get used to it, and then it starts to work out some kinks. This goes for $60 on Amazon right now. I'll have the link in the comments, but I guess it would really depend on what you wanted to do with this. Reviews are very good on it. You don't really want to trust reviews 100%. This video review gives you a much better idea of what you're in for, I think, because I had no idea. And then you go ahead and hit the heat button, and then I think when it turns red, that means the heat's on. So yeah. What are you looking for? Do you want something to, just sort of work out some small kinks in your back? Or do you want something that you can have while you're in the car? Or, I don't think this is going to solve any medical issues for anybody. But at the same time, it might help you if you have a bad back. I would recommend someone have a little bit of experience with this sort of massager before going with this, just so you know that, what you're in for. I wouldn't want you to pay $60 and say, well, this isn't exactly what I needed. I needed something that vibrated, or I needed something that just got hot. So you would definitely want to try something like this. But if you know this sort of product, and you want this rotation, which I think it's a valid device. I mean, I'm certainly going to use it, and my pregnant wife is certainly going to use it. So, if that's any indication, it weighs about, I don't know, 5 pounds. And I think the car adapter is sort of handy. So, I don't know. Let me know your questions. It's a pretty straightforward device, not a ton of options, but, this is really key. Really key. So, let me know what you think. Comments. I'll answer them. Thanks, guys. Bye.